And what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, it's going to be a very special video, at least to me, because today we are unboxing my $400 setup welding equipment. Obviously, I could have bought a lot of things that were very, very cheap to spread out my $400, and I also could have bought maybe just one thing with my $400. But I kind of wanted to play it a little strategically. I kind of wanted to buy some quality stuff that was going to last me a long time, and I knew I would use it going forward a lot. So let's get started. Okay, starting off first, we will do the biggest box that we have here, because I'm pretty sure this is going to have the welder in it. So let's open this bad boy up. Pop this box open. This box does have a few things in it. So first off, I believe this is the welding box, so we'll pull that out. It is nice and heavy. Let's spin this around. So what we have here is the YESWELDER MIG stick and lift TIG, and it is the model YWM 160. So let's put this other box to the side, and then we will open this bad boy up. So starting off, the box is a little bit smaller, but this thing is actually has a lot of good reviews, and I am one of them people that wants a lot of good reviews and a lot of stars on Amazon. So I seen this one, and I did end up getting all this stuff during Amazon Prime. So the reason that I got all of it for a little bit cheaper is I hopped on them Prime deals and indulged for the first time that I've ever. So I'll pop this box open. See what we got. So right out of the box, let's move this over. See if I can pull this thing out. So here she is, nice and packaged very well, as it should be. Got another box in here, we'll take that out. We'll set the rest to the side. So this box here is the YWM 160 accessories. This is going to include the power adapter cord, the electrode holder, the work clamp, and some wire feed roller, and the gas hose. So let's remove the foam from the welder itself. Throw these to the wolves. See, to get this open. This thing right out of the box, this is looking very, very clean, which as it should be. Very good looking machine. So we're gonna have a screen here, a little protectant on it. We'll be able to control our wire feed and our amps. And then here is one of the guns themselves. It looks pretty good. Obviously, like I said, MIG stick and lift TIG. This has the option of doing flux core. I have never welded before, so I wanted to get something that would be good quality and last me a good while, because I don't really like buying stuff that's pretty cheap that's not going to last me any time. Obviously, the inside looking nice and clean too. Let's see how all this works. They have some nice latches on them. First impressions, this thing is looking very, very nice. And I'm going to be definitely really excited to use this in a future project. I am not sure what the future project is going to be, but we do have some things coming on the channel that I am going to need this. So that's another reason why I wanted to get this. It's looking good. Let's open up the second box here. Don't want to drop it off the table now. Let's open this bad boy up. So we got our instruction manual, a welder settings chart, got some hose, some more lines in our clamp, and then this has the wall adapter that I will be able to run this on my 100 amp garage outlet, so that is going to help a lot. So that is looking good. Let me give you guys some close-ups now of what this welder is looking like, because I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. It's looking pretty clean, nice and shiny. So let's move on to the next item. All right, jumping right back into the same box, we are going to be pulling out our brand new welding helmet, because obviously if you're going to be doing welding, you are going to be needing a helmet. The box was a little opened already, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but looks like we have some plexiglass here. Obviously the helmet itself, this is the YESWELDER LYGQ800D helmet. To go off of some specs here, this helmet here is an auto darkening welding helmet with side view panoramic view, and I got the one with a little bit of a fancier design on it, because I figured if I was going to be spending a few more dollars for a nicer helmet, let's make it a little cooler too at the same time, right? So on the inside you can see that it's got some nice padded inserts, and we'll have a 360 view. Let me pull up the listing here. This welder has 4.4 stars out of 5,000 reviews. Obviously, YESWELDER again. I did kind of stick brand specific because it seemed like YESWELDER was knocking out some good quality products. So the title for this helmet here, this is the YESWELDER Auto Darkening Welding Helmet with Side View 180 Panoramic View 1:1:1:1 True Color Solar Powered Welder Hood. So we'll go into more. Obviously, Advantage Auto Darkening Welding Helmet, Panoramic View, True Color. It's got lens settings. So on the inside here, I will give you some close-ups right now. But on the inside, there's a whole bunch of adjustments so that we can have it for welding, cutting, grinding. It's got a test mode, and then we can adjust the sensitivity and delay. I figured I'd really like this helmet because it's going to be really comfortable, and I'll be able to, use it for a long time. Oh wow. I did not expect it to work right away, because I can't see nothing out of the lens right now, but as soon as I pop it down, it just turns on. I've never worn a welding helmet before, but it is pretty cool that it just automatically knows that I'm looking out of it. I don't know how the technology works like that, but obviously it's pretty cool. On the front, we obviously have to remove this little film that they have protecting it, but that's what this must be, just another protectant if we do need it. It does come with some instructions, some settings, and a nice little carrying bag with some drawstrings. Pretty nice. But yeah, that is item number 2, the YESWELDER welding helmet. At the end of this video, I will go over all the prices of the stuff that I spent. Obviously, like I said, I did buy this stuff during Prime, so I got a little bit better of a deal. So you can't judge me there. I had to hop on the deals where I can get them. Let's go to box 3. All right, box number 3. We have opened this box already, because if you have noticed in this video, I am wearing a mic that I have also bought and came in this box, so I kind of had to open it already. Let's pull out the first option here, a heavy one. This here is going to be this is called the YESWELDER Flux Core Gasless MIG Wire. This also was a #1 seller, 4.7 views, or 4.7 stars out of 7,200 reviews. So obviously I had to get some wire if I'm getting a welder. Nothing fancy about that, just good quality stuff that is already the brand that makes this, so it should be a little bit easier. Let's move on to the next item here. The next item, I wanted to get some nice quality welding gloves, because I do not want to get my arms and my hands burnt. Let's pull these bad boys out, and then we'll pull up the listing here. These are the YESWELDER 16-inch 932 Fahrenheit leather forge MIG welding gloves. Did I drop something? It sounded like I did out of the box. But these gloves here are going to protect me pretty well. Obviously nothing fancy, just some high quality heat treated leather, or not heat treated, but you know what I mean. These are going to keep me nice and safe, and That's number one thing. You're gonna be working with this hot metal. You don't want any of this to be landing on your clothes, ruining your clothes, landing on your skin, burning your arms, all that stuff. If you have welded, you do know what that is like. As a machinist in the past, even working with grinding metals and metal chips coming out of the machines, these metal chips can get really hot, and I don't expect anything less from what the welder can produce. So got a nice quality pair of long gloves that we will be able to knock out some good welding with as well. We'll move on to the next item. Okay, this next item here was not purchased on Amazon, but was actually through a deal that Lowe's was running. So let me give you the rundown. I have to grab one more box. So you buy a $99 Kobalt battery pack that also comes with a tool storage suitcase with 2 batteries and a charger. You buy this for 99 bucks and you get the free selection of one of their tools. So what I got here is a grinder and then the battery case with the box. As you can see, I've already got one in the background. I've utilized this deal before. Lowe's is actually pumping out some great quality deals. So let's open this thing up. First, we just have to rip off this cardboard here. So included in this is a 2-hour amp-hour battery and a 4-hour amp-hour 24-volt battery, and then a 85W charger. So we're gonna get all of that. We'll open this bad boy up, throw this in the cardboard pile. Opening this up. Nice latches, good quality plastic here. So on the inside, it's gonna give you the rundown of what these stackable cases can do. Obviously I have 2, so I can clamp these bad boys together. Pop that down. Inside here is going to be our batteries, and then on the inside of the case itself, it comes with 2 little nice little drawers that you can empty out, do whatever you want to do, put some good quality stuff in there. But when you're not using it, you can put it to the side, take it in your truck, take it to the job. It don't matter. It's actually a pretty good quality case, and I am pretty surprised with the amount of quality that actually is, because the quality is pretty good. I don't have any of the mounting things to connect these things, but it's definitely something I can do now that I have 2. Going in the box, we're gonna have the battery packs and the charger. Obviously, it's gonna give you a rundown of the tool lineup that Kobalt has. Obviously, if you know me, you know the channel, I have a lot of Kobalt tools, so why not get in on this deal, get more batteries for your Kobalt tools. So obviously the 4 amp hour battery, these are going to come both at 1 bar, but brand new batteries. 2 batteries, and then we're going to get one of the big chunker battery pack chargers. That's going to help a lot too. So now, having so many Kobalt tools already, I am going to have, let's see, almost 8 battery packs and almost 4 battery chargers. So I'm not going to be running low on juice. Let's open up the next product here. I'm actually pretty excited for this because I have never owned a grinder, because I've been, a little skeptical because they are dangerous machines. But a grinder will make me the welder I ain't, because, you got to grind away that metal, be laying that shit thick. Right here, a cutoff wheel outside of the box. I'm not sure why. Okay, so you just fold this bag open. We're gonna have 6 wheels here. So we have 1 cutoff wheel, 1 grinding wheel, another grinding wheel, another grinding wheel, another grinding wheel, and another grinding wheel. So it looks like we're gonna get 5 grinding wheels and 1 cutoff wheel inside this package here. Obviously, you open this bad boy up, you're gonna have a little travel case. Nothing special about it. It does have a good zipper on it. I don't ever see myself taking my tools anywhere, but if I do, at least Kobalt's hooking us up with being able to take our tools someplace. Let's put this in the back, out of the way. Opening up here, we're gonna have the grinding shield that we probably should utilize. We have a handle that we can screw onto the grinder. And then here is the masterpiece itself. This is gonna be the paddle grinder. This thing feels pretty decent, actually. It's got a safety switch. Just pop up the little safety switch here, and we'll be able to grind away. So I'm curious, I've never used one of these before. So I don't know how they work. Obviously, I'm gonna have to read the instructions, which are included inside the box. Let's see if we can get some specifications on here. So in the box, outside the box, max speed, low vibration, max runtime, max motor life. So on the side, max speed is gonna run 8,500 RPM. Max runtime up to 3.6 longer. Max motor life up to 10 times longer, and a low vibration. It's got the low vibration handle, brushless motor. Disc size is going to be 5 inches, and a tool-free guard adjustment. Paddle switch, all that fancy stuff. Inside the box includes 5 grinding discs, cutting disc, grinding guard, cutting guard, wrench, auxiliary handle, soft bag, and user manual. So obviously this is going to do a lot of wonders inside of the garage here, because as you know, we are a car channel. We like to knock out car projects. Having a grinder itself is something that I've never had, but if I'm going to take this stuff serious, I am sure I am going to come across a project where I'm going to have to grind something. Obviously the Camaro is pretty clean and we got lucky there, but our next project, I already know we're not going to get lucky there. So it looks like we have optional left-handed and right-handed grip locations. We're going to be using this bad boy a fair amount, and I am excited for that. I'm going to get you guys some close-up videos for all this stuff and put it in the video. And in the future video, I want you guys to drop a comment below what you think my first welding project should be. I'm thinking about either making a welding table, a welding cart. Obviously, we're going to have a place to put the welder, so I'm leaning more welding cart. In the future, I want to do some more custom fab projects, so that's what all this stuff is really going to do. So I spent about $400 on all this stuff. Since I bought all this stuff during Prime, the prices that are going to show on my phone are going to be a little bit different. But everything, all here right now, I spent under, I think it was like $397. Not the $400 total budget, but I wanted to keep it under $400 because that's what we were given for this build here. Like I said, Prime did knock a lot of that price down, but that's how you got to live. That's how you got to go around in this world. You have to find those deals. Like I said, the $100 battery kit with the free tool, this tool alone is probably $125, but since you get the $99 kit, you get the free tool, which is awesome. The last time I bought the $99 kit, I bought my saw, which I've used in my previous episodes, and I've been using it a fair amount. So buying these deals is actually a really good way of getting good quality products, because obviously, like I said, I could go and buy the cheapest welder that I could find. How long is it going to last? I could buy some cheap leather gloves. How long are they going to last? Helmet, I could buy the cheapest helmet out there, but how annoying is it going to be having to, do anything with that? So obviously, I wanted to get some good quality stuff that's going to last a long time. It doesn't look like a lot, but my idea here is get some good quality stuff that's going to last me a long time, and not something that I'm going to have to replace a couple years down the road, or I'm going to grow out of it. Obviously, I've done a lot of research on this stuff. This welder here is going to be capable of doing a lot of the projects that I do have planned. And if the channel does blow up, which I hope it does, we need to get a bigger welder. With your guys' support, that's going to be doable, and we're going to be able to buy a bigger welder, or we're going to get some nicer grinders, or we're going to have more welding helmets, all that junk. But right now, for where I'm at in this channel, this stuff is actually going to do wonders, and I'm actually really proud of the little setup that we have here. It's going to do a great job, and I'm really excited to do that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I've never done an unboxing video, but I actually had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing me use a lot of this stuff in the future episodes, because we are committed here. We're going to be pumping out videos, and we have some really, really big projects ahead of us that are going to change this channel, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.